Cassie said, how do you know if you're fully emptied? New pumping mom here. So that's a great question, and it's very hard to know. The best thing I can tell you is you're going to need to get to know your body over time. Are you exclusively pumping or are you nursing is always my question, but I will tailor this response to both. If you're exclusively pumping, then you want to pump to empty as much as possible because that's going to help you with making more, unless you're like a significant oversupplier and you want to reduce, then that's a totally different scenario. But basically, some people can physically tell, like, oh yeah, it feels emptier, and especially earlier on in your journey, it's a lot easier to tell by like touching your breasts or something like that. But it gets harder as you get further along, and then you kind of know by how your body responds. Like, for example, I know that my right side makes more than my left side, but I also know that my right side takes longer to empty than my left side. So if I end a session and my left side has a half an ounce more than my right side, I know my right side did not get emptied. My left side typically empties in like 8 minutes, but I keep going for the full 30 because I will still get a little bit more. My right seems like it could probably just go forever and continue to, give me little dribbles. So basically, I know my left side's gonna be done quicker, my right side's gonna be done slower, and that's just something that I learned over time because I've been doing it for 8 months now. But it's going to be just kind of, you gotta figure it out as you go along. You can also, as they say, pump to amounts, which is highly recommended if you feel like you're an oversupplier. Pumping, say, like, oh, I know my baby drinks 3 ounces, 4 ounces, 5 ounces, whatever, of milk in this amount of time, so I'm going to pump every time my baby eats for that amount of milk. If you're like, oh, it's a little different, like I'm making less than my baby's eating, and so I'm supplementing with formula or anything like that, then you're going to want to be pumping additionally, and that's when you get into totally other things, like, yeah, totally different. So, but basically, to the question that you've asked, how do you know if you're fully emptied? You know by getting to know your body, and I know that answer kind of sucks. It's kind of just really hard to know early on, but it gets easier as you get to know yourself better, so just paying attention as much as you can. Hope that helps a little bit.